Hey guys, it's Natasha with Brio Designs, and I am back with another video. So I know it's been a while. The last video I showed you how to make a cup turner for less than $20, one just like this. And in this video, I'm going to do a review on a cup turner. So someone took the design that I showed you in the last video, and they improved it and made it into like a one package design that you can kind of get off the shelf and get everything you need in one box. And so it looks like this. And I am going to show you how to assemble it and then give you a review, give you my thoughts, pros and cons, comparison and contrast between the two cup turners, the one that we could do for less than $20 and this one that we can buy for about 34 bucks. So let's get started with the video. So it comes in this box right here. Everything you need is in this box, and I'm going to open it up and show you. So these are the contents of the box. You have the foam compared to the football that we use in the other one. You have this brush that's I think it's a brush that you use to brush the epoxy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is, a brush to put the epoxy on. You have a bag of tools. You have your PVC cap, your PVC pipe, your motor that's mounted in this plastic housing here as compared to just open, along with the cord connected with the switch on off as well. You have a bracket to mount your pipe, a plate to hold your assembly together, and you have your instructions, nice color instructions here, step by step. So to assemble it, it took me about 5 minutes, no lie, to put this one together, five minutes. And so I'm going to show you how quickly it is, how quickly you can put this this turner together. So in your tools, you have a screwdriver, you have a wrench, and then you have some screws here to put it all together. So the first thing you want to do is put your PVC cap onto the coupling. So if you recall from the video that I showed, that I did, the very first video on the cup turner for less than $20, this coupling here, you had to purchase it separately, and either from go to the hardware store, order it on Amazon, and put it on. And one of the tricky points on that turner was that this could sometimes, the screws could back out and it could get loose and your turner would stop turning. And so this comes with it already mounted, which is a plus already. So we have to get the screws here. I'm just going to that's on, nice and tight. Aside for a minute. And next we're going to put the bracket onto the plate. So you can see on the plate there are the holes have they countersunk the holes, and so that will make the screws here fit flush so that it won't be wobbly. It won't wobble when you have it sitting on your table. It'll be flush on the table. So we'll put this on here. And there's a washer to use on these. And then you have your bolts. I mean your screws here. Nuts. I'm saying bolts, nuts. I'm going to use the wrench to hold it in place and tighten the screw. Same thing with this one. Put the washer on here and then put the I'm struggling to get this one on here. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's it. Next, we have 3 more screws that we're going to use to mount the motor section to the plate. I'm struggling with these screws here. And I have an extra screw and nut on here. So I'm just using the wrench. I'm just using the wrench here to tighten up the screws. And we have an extra screw and a nut. And that's it. It's done, just like that. I know, I guess that was about 5 minutes. And we can take the pipe, put it on here, and there's the phone. So let's plug it in and see if she works. Yep. She works. So 5 minutes to assemble, compared to maybe an hour's worth of work to assemble this one, plus your time of going to the grocery store, not the grocery store, the grocery store, to the hardware store. And yeah, I think that you can see that we have 2, I mean, I think they're comparable. This one is very light. This one is, this one's pretty light. It's not super heavy, but of course you have the wood here that makes it a little bit heavier. The motor's exposed on here, and these motors can get a little warm. The motor here is in a housing, a plastic housing on this one, which makes it nice. It comes in 2 colors. You can see here, the pink and the black. This is the pink one, nice pink. It works. Let's put a cup on both of them and see how that works. So slide a cup. So yeah, I put cups on them and they both turn just fine with the cups. Yeah, I would think that for $34, I think it's actually a pretty good value for $34. Again, this is less than $20 to build this one. And of course, I mean, even though you spend about 20 bucks, you can actually build about 3 of them, I believe, for that 20 bucks. But for the 20 bucks and your time of going to the hardware store, ordering the items, the miscellaneous parts and stuff on Amazon or wherever you ordered online, can take you some time to get it done. This comes in a box with everything you need, including the tools you need to assemble it, for 34 bucks. So about $15 more than what it takes to build this one. I would say, yeah, it's a pretty good value if you feel like your time, you know, an hour's worth of your time is about $15. So I would say, yeah, I think it's actually a pretty good value. I don't see any issues with the craftsmanship, the quality. It actually looks to be a nice quality turner. So yeah, I would think that it's a pretty decent value for you if you don't want to spend the time and make your own. So I would actually, I recommend it. Now I haven't used it, I'll be honest, I have not used it to actually pour epoxy and on a cup yet, and so that's what I'm going to do next. I have to put my decals on this cup and pour it, so I'm going to do that next. But other than that, I'd say that you can see here it appears to be just fine. And this one here, I don't have it plugged up, but yeah, same thing on this one. So I'd say go for it. I will include the details in, if you want to order this one, I'll include the details in the description box below so that you can go find this one online if you're interested in doing it. And thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my videos. My channel, I appreciate it so much. I've tried to answer all your questions from the previous videos. The previous 2 videos on making your own cup turner. So if you have questions or you want more feedback, something that I didn't cover on this one, feel free to ask. I will try to get to it as soon as possible. So thanks so much, guys. I appreciate you, and enjoy. Have a good one. Bye-bye.